series where we present the projects that our data specialist team have done. And today we are going to be looking at a very interesting project which deals with a very essential part of our lifestyle. And that is the various different spices that we consume and how we can forecast the raw materials that the manufacturers of those spices might require. Joining us today is a very, very talented member of our team. And he has been working on this project and he is leading this project towards successful closure. So, good evening, Pawan, and welcome.
Good evening, Aditya. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, thank you for joining, Pawan. So, Pawan, let's get into the project, right? Let's talk about the business aspect of the project first.
Yeah, sure, Aditya. First of all, this project is crucial for clients who rely on stable and predictable raw material prices, such as businesses in the food processing or culinary industries. Fluctuations in spices prices directly impact their production costs and profitability also. By accurately forecasting the spices prices through machine learning models, this project helps clients optimize their procurement strategies. So this means they can secure raw materials at the right time and price also, mitigating the risk of sudden cost spikes ultimately by stabilizing raw material costs and improving inventory management. The project supports clients in maintaining competitive pricing, ensuring consistent product availability, and enhancing overall business resilience in the face of market uncertainties also. By this, we achieve accuracy of 90% in ML model, and we are focusing on a cost saving in raw material procurement and inventory management at least by 20%. These are our business aspects, Aditya.
So, of course, understanding these aspects is very important, right? Without understanding the business problem, you cannot solve the business issue at hand. So, here we have a model architecture, which is explaining the entire end-to-end process that we are going to be following in this project. So, why don't we go ahead and explain this one, Pawan?
Yeah, sure, Aditya. First of all, for this project, I began by analyzing historical data to understanding patterns like random walk and seasonality. We know how these important are. So the steps involved exploring metrics to identifying trends and periodic fluctuations in prices over time. So after that, to develop robust forecasting models, I employed various techniques like whole exponential smoothing and ARIMA, auto-regressive integrating moving average, and also I used ensemble models. So each model was evaluated rigorously using metrics like mean absolute error, and mean squared error and accuracy measures. This iterative process ensured that the selective models performed well across different validating scenarios. After this model building, I deployed it in a Flask environment. And with our result, the client is very satisfactory. The client expressed satisfaction with the results obtained from the ensemble models, which demonstrated significant improvements in forecasting accuracy also compared to their baseline methods. So this outcome was particularly crucial for minimizing the impact of price volatility on their operations and optimizing procurement strategies. So, and finally, we deployed it in AWS instance. Here, we deployed it in cloud. We know that AWS is cloud. So we deployed it in cloud so they can use it anytime also. That is the entire architecture, Aditya.
Hmm. Yeah. So, of course, these are the different models that uh, Pawan just mentioned. And you can see here we have different results, of course. Pawan, can you just explain the numbers? Can you add context for everyone?
Yeah, sure, Aditya. Yeah, like I told, these are the models I used. As you can see, left side, we can see some spices are there. Those are some sample spices like chilies, coriander, cumin. Those are some sample spices. And in the right side, we can see some models, Holt's model, train and test accuracy. So first of all, we have to consider both train and test accuracy, because here we have to check whether the model is overfitting and underfitting, or the model is right fit. That is the main part. So for that purpose, here we are checking both train test and test accuracy also. Okay. And here you can see 12. The train accuracy is 12 and test accuracy is 5. Means our model is performing well on test and not performing well on train. The accuracy here in test is high and train it is not well. So in it we can say our model is underfitting. Like that we are considering both overfitting and underfitting for each and every model and later we proceed. If it is a overfitting and underfitting, we solve that by using some sampling techniques like lasso regression we have, ridge regression we have. By using those techniques, we solve the fitting methods. Yeah, that's it, Aditya.
Thank you, Pawan. And finally, we have the deployed solution here. So of course, you can see we are uploading the data. And as a matter of fact, I will just let Pawan quickly explain the entire deployment process for your understanding.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, as I told friends, these are our local deployment only. Okay. On the left side, we provided one option to upload file. Whatever the data we have, we are uploading the file. And we provided two options there. One is to select the spice, which spice we want to forecast. And below that, we can see select forecast period. Means we can select the forecasting period for how months we want forecasting values. We can select that one also. We put a slider there. So you can just simply slide it. By manipulating the spices and forecasting period, our results obtained on the right side. The graphs you can see, the green color value is the forecasted output and the orange color is our original output. And below that you can see a table also. It contains values with upper bound and lower bound also. And we can download the results simply there. No need to go for anywhere. We can simply download the table. Like that we can forecast for future values also. Yeah, that's it, Aditya.
Okay, right. So again, thank you so much for explaining all of these things, Pawan. It has been a pleasure to have you on board and for you to take time out of your schedule to come here and give us an idea on the difficulty levels of these projects and what was the solution approach, right? So thank you so much once again, Pawan, and thank you so much for everyone who has tuned in. Please do follow us on our Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn page for further such amazing content. And from everyone here at 360 Digit MG, thank you so much and have a great evening.